shores of Lake Erie. Welcome to Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns.
Last game got disconnected. So we got to start over.
And here we go at Huntington Bank Field.
Stupid.
This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Simpson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Cowboy 80. Come on. Trap 60. Cowboy Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Find the left side with Sampson. On the move, past the 40. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the Browns a first. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Chased out to his right.
Oh my God, come on, bro. That's a clear pick. He gonna keep running?
Take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Returning it from the 4.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Liking 18.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Taylor again. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in RPO situations. A safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Trying to get it with the option here. A lot of space ahead.
Let's go.
The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Colts start off well, tight thing, 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. The throw now is Sanders. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead on the first play of the drive. That one right down the middle. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
And the Colts.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's on target to Pierce. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Vio checks on the extra point. And the Colts tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now. They send this away.
Moving on.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And off here to Sampson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was JT Tuimolo out there for the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Hey, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70.
With a gun, here's Sanders. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They have it on second and short.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run.
Oh my goodness, bro. You impeded my progress. Get the fuck out the way.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw is caught. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You know, Kate, I never get frustrated with completions. Never turn down a completion, but in this case, you really did have to look beyond that route. Not enough to move the sticks.
They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this.
Here we go.
They're going Taylor. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. With that tackle to Michael Hall.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Taylor trying the left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Colts facing second and 10.
7-5.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long. Now, you've been perfect to that point on the drive, Rob. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Warriors 70.
Richardson on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's Sam.
This shit corny as fuck, dog. I got an audible all these times. How I got the interception? It's a tie game. Why can't I fucking call audibles?
Kick by Trujillo is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Check smash, check smash. 18, Pioneers. Trap 60, trap 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Say, hey. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Throw it deep to the left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Looking inside the red zone. Gets this to Fant. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Just a yard left to go on second down.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers. Let's go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Richardson on first and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, ready.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready. Trap 60, trap. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
First down throw here from Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Now Max Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. He was good on his first attempt and a second from a little over 45 here. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the 3rd with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Taking him by downs, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Richardson now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. To Sampson here at the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
And the Browns, first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And off to Sampson. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Push their lead further to start the half. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Oh, I keep getting sacked, bro.
Already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field. And use
Shit
his arm.
annoying,
The
man.
trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It's downfield. He's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Richardson. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jawan Bentley makes the play. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Let's go now. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther 11.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And he'll be making on the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
There's a man downfield. It's Pittman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
16 yards.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit in a 2nd down. From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19 left. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers.
Richardson dumps it off to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Too quickly here. To the air on this 1st down. Richardson. And he put everything he's got behind it. It's Greg Newsome on the interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
1st down, here's Sampson. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunky yardage.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
On the ground here with Sampson. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
60. Ready? Cup Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Cross has it. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
19 tight. Ready?
Richardson's going to throw. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Back to the air, following that pick 6. It's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it. It was incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long. Browns are lined up to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
He damn near touched the ball, bro. What kind of idiotic shit is that?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Oh my God, y'all ain't serious, bro. He got that.
Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Desperation time here.
What?
And the Browns pick it up. There he goes on the right side. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. They want to run it across. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Fumbled the fucking ball, man.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10.
19 tight. Here we go. 19 right. Cowboy 80. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Try again from the 20 to the incompletion. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Richardson on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Goes to the hurry up here. Throwing again, Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. He gets it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
50 Vikings, 50 Vikings.
Brings up second and 2 at the 14-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Richardson to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. It's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. It's on target to Pierce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 6-yard line.
First and goal, here's Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready.
Trying the left side with Sampson. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns up by 8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Trap 60, trap 60, tap to 60, tap to 60. Rig alert, rig alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cleveland.
The fact that he got all that time, bro, I can't get a second back there. This motherfucker rolling right.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns lead by 15 now.
48. Colts 33.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Fits it through the middle. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. An extra point try coming. This would importantly make it a one-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
Panthers, that's 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it.
What? Come on, man. Don't bail him.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down.
Come on, bro. My other safety, bro. You're sitting over the top, and nobody on the other side of the motherfucking field.
The Browns have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cowboy 80. Drop 50. Drop 60.
To the air on his 1st down. Richardson. Headed right through the middle of the field. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
60 Maverick, 60 Warriors, 30, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Richardson now on 1st and 10.
Got hit as he was throwing the ball, man.
Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
They're going to pass it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their 1st. Colts in the nickel set on 3rd.
18, get up. 7, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, 19 left.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He gets it to Fant.
Wide open,
Big man
dog.
showing up the yards. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns grow the lead now to 22 points. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback after the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Trying to push deep downfield. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Back to 60, back to 60. Ready?
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Colts first down.
Can you go back out? Can you go back out, please? Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro.
Tight end going in motion here.
Whatever, bro. Y'all just doing whatever.
On first down, it's Richardson. Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Running back sent in motion. Once more now, it's Richardson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gonna turn to Taylor on third down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders sends this to the end zone. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. They didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Browns lead by 4 scores now. There's a chorus of bucks for the dog pound. The Browns take the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.
I'm with the ball, bro. Change the momentum of the game.